All right, let's get one more sound check.
Check.
What the fuck?
That wasn't me. I heard a car. That wasn't me.
Man, was you outside doing this?
That wasn't me.
That was not me.
So I got a green screen on the patio. It's going crazy.
Welcome to Geek Blasphemy, the show where players say the most blasphemous statements that you wouldn't say in the Discord chat. I'm your host, Young Deuces, and let's jump right into it and introduce our players. I'm gonna start off with ATO. What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
What's poppin'? How y'all doing?
Man, doing great. You ready for the show?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
All right. Next, I gotta introduce my guy, my brother in arms, man. The one and only Bacardi Sensei, man. How you doing, bro?
What's good, everybody? How we doing?
You know, out here living. All right, now the notorious Crystal. How you doing, Crystal?
Notorious. Whoa.
Notorious.
Listen, hold on.
Don't act like you ain't who you is. Don't act like you ain't who you is.
Listen, now you know. Everybody know now.
Yep.
So,
And the number one antagonist on the timeline, we have the one and only Pierre Stepz. How you doing, bro?
I'm great.
Oh, I love it. Every time Pierre's on, we know we're gonna have a good time. And we was having a blast with that conversation. So I already know this group of individuals is going to have some amazing hot takes. So I want to go over the game and kind of go over the rules for the listeners. So players will be giving 4 categories as you see displayed on the screen. All right. You will choose between video games, anime, movies and TV, and comic books. After you have selected your category, players will choose between levels 1 and 3, and each level is worth a certain amount of points. And you gain these by figuring out who said that most blasphemous statement. Now, you will get 2 minutes to interrogate all the other players to figure out who said this statement. After the time runs out, you as the player gets to call out the person who you believe said this statement. If you get it wrong, then the points you choose will get cut in half and you get one more try to figure out who said the statement. If you get the last try wrong, unfortunately, you end up with no points. And then the accused player will tell us whether or not they are the person that said this. Now, don't forget, this is a show about blasphemous statements. So I need all the dramatics, which I don't think that that should be an issue with this group right here. Now, if the player is correct, they do win that level, and the person with the most points at the end will be the winner and gets inducted into our highlight reel. Now, our highlight reel will allow the winner 1 minute to say their most blasphemous statement and explain why without any interactions. So now everybody else is going to get put on mute, and while everybody's on mute, you gotta take it. You gotta sit there while that person is getting their shit off. So now that I went over the rules, I want to check with my contestants and my players. How you guys feeling? You guys understand the rules?
Yep.
Think we good? Think we solid?
We solid.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. We're going to start off with ATO first. ATO, which category are you picking?
Let's do anime.
Anime. How much are you betting on yourself?
Shit, I'm on a budget, 100.
I'm weak.
All right, ATO doing anime for 100. Let's get that blasphemous statement on the screen. All right. Attack on Titan is overhyped. We're going to start that timer, and then ATO, go ahead and start your interrogation, bro.
Why is Attack on Titan overhyped, Mr. Pierre?
I think Attack on Titan is really good. The fuck you talking about?
Why is Attack on Titan? Why is Attack on Titan?
You gotta ask different questions, bro. You can't ask the direct question. Just ask some questions. What if you had to figure this clue out? How you gonna figure it out?
She's why I want to go first, because
No, you got this.
You got this, G?
Young lady with the bucket head. Are you familiar with Attack on Titan?
Absolutely. I'm a Jaegerist.
Okay, just making sure. Damn, man, I don't even know. Man, woo. Oh man, I should have picked a different category. Okay,
and it's
You pick
100
college
points.
that's why I'm on a budget.
On the bus.
You
Oh
get
my
what you pay
gosh.
for.
Yeah, exactly. The horrible interrogations. All right, so man, I don't know.
You could just accuse somebody. Just go straight. Just go
I mean,
straight.
you
to
could-
the-
you know,
I know. I'm trying to think right now. You know what? My man down at the bottom with the geek set. Yeah, you.
All right, Bacardi. Bacardi, did you?
I believe it's bro.
All right, Bacardi, did you say Attack on Titan is overhyped?
Absolutely not.
All right. So now, ATO, you get one more shot. You at 50 points because you bet 100. You got one more shot to get it right.
Okay. I could just go ahead and just accuse a person without interrogating them.
I mean, you got 15 seconds to interrogate if you still
seconds
got
now.
You know,
or you get accused.
No, I'm accusing Pierre now.
Pierre Stepz, did you say this blasphemous statement?
I did.
I'm gonna go crazy with this camera. Like,
Hey, hold
I
on,
think
Pierre.
Attack on Titan is over fucking
Let me put this in the air right quick. Pierre on some G shit, bro. You one of my favorite influences, bro. I swear to God, bro. Because I know what I'm gonna get every time I see this man. I know what I'm gonna get. All right, cool, enough of that. Let's get
All right, so
I
Pierre,
appreciate that.
why do you believe Attack on Titan is overhyped, G?
I will tell you why. To me, I think Attack on Titan is overhyped. It is so hyped that we have to wait for about 3 fucking or 6 months to watch another goddamn episode, right? And then on top of that, it's not just one episode, it's a whole hour. And guess what happens afterwards? We have to wait another 3 to 6 months. I'd rather watch One Piece than this bullshit ass show. I love Eren Yeager, but at the same time, if we have to wait another 3 to 6 months for this shit, I'm not gonna like Attack on Titan no more. That's why.
All right, Bacardi, you are our next contestant. What category are you picking?
let me see. Let's go with video games.
And how much are you betting on yourself?
We're gonna bet the 200. We're gonna go 2. I can't go cheap.
Video games for the 200. All right, let's get that statement on the board. Sonic the Hedgehog is better than any character ever created.
Hey, y'all really didn't know what to do with these. Y'all just made some statements, dog.
Bacardi, go ahead and start your interrogation, bro.
Hey, ATO, you a fan of Sonic?
I am.
Have you played all of them?
I have.
Like, so have you played the latest one as well? What do you think of the latest one?
My child plays that one more than me.
Oh, okay.
Open
Pierre, you a
world.
fan of Sonic the Hedgehog?
I mean, I like Shadow more than Sonic, so yeah.
Oh, you like Sonic? That's what's up. That's what's up. I mean, okay.
Have you played all the video games?
Fuck no.
Fuck.
It's stupid ass camera, bro.
No, this camera's literally the start of the show. The camera's the host. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, I only play like 3 to 4 games of Sonic, bro. I ain't played the whole thing. I'm just gonna be honest.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Crystal, you play Sonic? I'm assuming. I feel like in the room
games.
everybody has.
A few games.
Have you played all the games?
Not all of them, but a few of them.
Do you have a favorite out of them?
I believe it was Sonic Battle that was on the Game Boy SP.
Ooh.
That was my favorite one. I like that one the most because it gives you a chance to play as all the characters. And then the storyline in that one honestly was the best in my opinion. You had a Gizoid who knew how to snatch up all different abilities from all the other characters in the games.
That's I've never played this game.
Yeah, Sonic Battle, that was my favorite one. I tried to play Sonic Frontier recently on Twitch. I didn't really like that one. I felt like that was like fucking boring. I stopped streaming it. Sorry, I'm done.
Right.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna go with Crystal with this statement.
Crystal, did you say that Sonic the Hedgehog is better than any character ever created?
I never said that. I never agreed to that. And I have to go with Pierre on this one. Why would we say this when Shadow exists? Like, be for real. Be fucking for real. Like,
all right, Bacardi, you get one more shot for the 100.
I'm gonna have to go with ATO only because he's a proud papa with a son who apparently loves Sonic.
ATO, did you say Sonic the Hedgehog is better than any character ever created?
Pierre style.
What is happening?
Hold on, wait.
Oh my!
I did.
You did, all right.
Oh my God, bro.
not the background still being
consistent.
consistent. Your background did not change neither. That background was staying
That
fast.
background was staying still.
That was the Tony version of Pierre. ATO, all right, bro. Tell us, why do you believe Sonic the Hedgehog is better than any character ever created?
I mean, I grew up with it. I loved him. You know, we got a little one. She loves him. But I only said it to be blasphemous. So
you don't even believe this thing?
So you don't stand on your hill?
Nah, that's cap. I stand on it. I mean, he's I mean,
for the show.
We got a whole ass cafe downtown San Diego right now for him.
He does have a point.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's
in a lot of ways, I said it because he's the most recognizable character. Even though Mario was somewhat more, a little bit more, recognized or a little bit more famous than him. But when you see him, and then from all the different generations, we come from the beginning, the middle to now. To me, he's the most recognizable, the most famous, the coolest looking one, and kids that were just born yesterday know who he is. So that's why.
You know what? You got a point there with the coolest, because as much as I fuck with Mario, I always looked at Sonic as the cooler, like, brother of Mario. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was always the cooler alternative.
No one grew up wanting to be a Caucasian plumber from New York, bro.
Hell the fuck no! You throwing fireballs and shit.
And then
Eating shrooms.
And then when we found out that Sonic is Steve Urkel, that made it extra lit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That is true.
All right,
so Bacardi, you got your 100 points on there. All right, Crystal, you are our next contestant. Go ahead and tell me which category that you are picking.
God, my anxiety is through the roof. I'm gonna keep it simple. It's my first show. I'm gonna do anime for 100 points, please.
Anime for the hundo.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's go ahead and get that blasphemous statement on the board. Second season of Vinland Saga was mid at best. Ooh. All right. Let's go ahead and get the timer going and go ahead and start your interrogation.
I hate myself because I didn't make it to season 2 yet. So we're gonna go based on what I seen on TikTok and the cute little memes that people put up on Instagram. Bacardi, you seen Vinland Saga?
Mm-hmm. I have.
Who's your favorite character out of Vinland Saga?
I actually can't remember his fucking name right now. But it's fam who Thorfinn cut his fingers off.
Okay.
But
I cannot think of his name. He was in the first season.
Mm-hmm. ATL, if you seen Vinland Saga, what was your favorite fight?
The main one.
I'm blaming his ass right now. I'm blaming him right now. I'm blaming him right now. I'm putting points on the line, blaming him right now.
ATO, did you say second season of Vinland Saga was mid at best?
He was once mid. Oh my God, dog.
I gotta get the anime smirk too, like this. I did not.
Damn it! All right.
So now you got 50 points, Crystal, to figure this out.
I'm gonna stop
Dog,
biting.
that's-
I'm gonna stop biting.
No, you're good.
Pierre,
You're good.
how do you feel about main protagonists with blonde hair?
What?
I really don't know, to be honest. I didn't even watch the second season yet.
This shit about to fry me. I'm gonna bet my last 50 points on Bacardi. I'm gonna play it smart. I'm gonna bet my last 50 points on Bacardi.
All right, Bacardi, did you say second season of Villain Saga was mid at best?
I did. Because the shit was. Absolutely was.
I have a
All right.
confession.
Why did you feel that second season of Villain Saga? is
Fam, the
mid at
first
best?
season just had the growth of Thorfinn, like through the first season, had way more fights, way more interesting characters. Like this being just really set on one location pretty much for the whole season, really just to me it was more of a drag, if anything. It was pretty much, I just didn't give me any kind of growth. You know what I'm saying? And we really got a full season of just like filler to me to get to some more shit.
The reason why I love this show so much is because you never know who's lying or not. Because I couldn't tell that Bacardi said this because of his responses to Crystal's question. It's like it's like, do I trust this person or do I not trust this person?
I thought I might have gave it away by
And
just
I
pretty
was
much
gonna
saying,
bet all my 100 points on Bacardi too, but it's fine. 100 points.
I thought I would have gave it
I'll
away
take
by
it.
saying I didn't mean to say like it was in the first season, because then that would definitely
Right.
let you know that I didn't give a fuck about the second season. Like I was saying, my favorite person was in the first season.
Oh, yeah. All right, Pierre.
Shout out to the on-the-job training because I get it now.
Okay, Pierre, which category are you picking?
Video game for 300, please.
Video games for the 300. Let's go ahead and get that blasphemous statement on the board. The original Nintendo is still the most superior console to date. All right, let's go ahead and get that timer going. And Pierre, start your interrogation.
Hello, Crystal. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm doing awesome.
Cool.
Now, with this question I'm going to ask you, please answer it very wisely and very well.
Okay.
Do you play a lot of games on Nintendo?
I don't.
Okay. So you never play Mario?
I have.
Never play Mario Kart, Mario Party?
I have.
Did you play when you was a little kid?
I did.
So you tell me that you don't have a Nintendo system on you.
It's in the corner over there. I'll grab it if you want me to. It's right there. I'm looking right at it.
Is it the Switch?
It is.
That's the only Nintendo game you have?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. AOT. How are you doing today? ATO? Fuck, I thought it was AOT. My bad. No, reset,
Attack on
reset.
Titan.
I thought he really called him Attack on Titan. Like,
ATO. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing very well today, my good sir. Yes, I am.
That's good. That's good. Now, question is, what is your favorite game on Nintendo?
Ooh, wow, on Nintendo?
Yeah.
Woo!
Your top
we
3,
talking?
go right now.
30 seconds.
Oh, that's fine.
On Nintendo, probably Mario World, Secret of Mana, and Turtles in Time.
All right, cool. Bacardi, same question to you. What is your
What's the
favorite
question?
game on Nintendo? What is your favorite Nintendo games? Top 3 right now. Go.
Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Super Mario Brothers 3, and Resident Evil 0.
All right. I'm going with Bacardi.
Bacardi,
Yeah.
did you say the original Nintendo is still the most superior console to date?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
I I knew you did because you said some deep cut video games.
Yes.
He did.
I would.
That's how
I really would have gave it away by just being the oldest motherfucker in the room. You're
It
saying
wasn't
like,
that. No, it wasn't that. I was going with the experience of the games that have been played on Nintendo. That was my
I figured that was a good move too, because when I mentioned, you notice all the games I mentioned were Super Nintendo games.
Yep.
And that was the only time that I really enjoyed.
And I heard Legend of Zelda too.
Yeah, Zelda. Yeah.
All right, so Bacardi, real quick, why?
I mean, just bro, if you think about what the original, I'm talking about the actual original Nintendo. Like, this is the only console that had probably the most like attachments. That, as we talk about attachments now, but I mean, Nintendo had the Power Glove, the trackpad, the 4-player adapters. They had 4-player co-op games already back in the days. Like they, and they pretty much a lot of their games are what paved the way. Like we are still playing those legendary games that came out on Nintendo. Like from damn near 1980. That's like 84, 85. So it's like I feel like because of everything that they did back then, even if it's died with them, the idea lived on through every other console going forward.
That's a good point.
That is a solid point. That is a solid point.
That's a great point. Dude.
However, I you know what? I'm the host. Let's go back. Man, so hey, you know what? Thank you guys for checking out Geek Blasphemy. Before we get into our winner, we are going to make sure that we give everybody a chance to say how we can follow you and how our people can support you. So we're going to start off same order. ATO, tell the people how they can follow you and where they can support you at.
Just follow me at ATO Worldwide. Everything, socials, all my DSPs, everything is ATO Worldwide.
Awesome. Bacardi, what's up with you, man? How can we follow you and where can we support you well?
Yeah, you can follow me on Bacardi as Bacardi Sensei on pretty much Twitter and IG. You can support. I mean, buy some merch. Fuck with us. Listen to us on Geek Set, of course. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you invest in and pay attention to the Black Geek documentary that we just dropped. The teaser trailer just dropped out. So you make sure you guys go to our IG page or our YouTube and check out that.
Awesome. Yeah, Black Geek documentary coming soon. All right. Crystal, you are up next. How can people follow you and what can we support you on?
Hi, everybody. You guys can support me on Black Crystal Cosplay on everything. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Black Crystal Cos on Twitch. The best way to support me is just sharing my content because I've been on hiatus for a few years for mental health reasons, but I'm back now stronger than ever. And I would like to continue pursuing my dreams and just getting a chance to know everybody. So Black Crystal Cosplay on everything.
Love it. Pierre, bring us home, man. Where can people follow you at? What can we support you on?
Hello, my name is Pierre Stepz. I'm the antagonist of the anime community. You guys can follow me everywhere. Pierre Stepz everywhere except for my Twitch. My Twitch name is Pierre Stepz TV because that's my personal side of where I be raging when I play the game.
All right. Congrats to our winner of today's game, the one and only Pierre Stepz. And being that you are the winner, we welcome you to our highlight reel. You will have 1 minute to say your most blasphemous statement and explain why. And the other players are going to be on mute with not being able to say anything, rebuttal or anything. You just get to get your shit off for 1 minute. So we're going to go ahead and mute everybody. And then Pierre, go ahead and get your shit off.
I can talk about video games, right? Sweet. All right, cool. Because I talked about this yesterday. Let's do this. So I think all the new video games are trash nowadays. And the reason why I say they all are trash is because all the old games that we used to play was really fun and creative and whatnot, right? But the new video games that we play, it's the same old. We're getting tired of this shit, bro. We want to play something new. We want to play something fresh. Why don't you guys, like the whole company, try out something new so then just throw it out there and see what we like, bro. Because then when you see what we like, you'll keep on doing it. And then make it more creative. You feel me? There was so many games that we used to play back in the old days, bro. So many games. We have hundreds of games to play. Nowadays, the games that we play is basically like top 10 at least. It's like only 10 games that we play. And we could play it for about a couple of hours. But when we go back to the old games, we have a whole marathon playing that game. I have played Kingdom Hearts about 12 times. And I can never get over that damn game. That game is so fun. And the other games like, Def Jam Fight for New York, San Andreas. I love San Andreas, and plus also since now we got mods that I just discovered, it's pretty fun. It makes it even better. But I'm just saying, like, companies, please try to do something fresh. Please stop putting the same old games over and over. Yes, we'll buy it, but then we'll hate it. You guys care about the money. What about caring about the fans? Stop worrying about the fucking money.
Thank you for checking out Geek Blasphemy. I appreciate all my players for coming through. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for arcade tokens. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you next time.